The government has talked about this gas-led recovery really underpinning local manufacturing in many ways. Have we seen any evidence of that so far?
No, there is no gas-led recovery. We've recovered without gas. In fact, to the extent the economy's recovered, and the government's rightly kind of proud of how quickly the economy has recovered, it's very important to know that employment in the gas industry fell 10% in the last 12 months. So given that we've already been led out of COVID, it can't be gas-led because gas has been going backwards. Now, do we now want to spend billions of dollars subsidising new gas projects now that we've actually made it through the crisis? That seems like the worst of both worlds. So no, the economy's recovered without gas.
Are you talking about employment within the gas industry, or I guess the government might be referring to more the gas industry and gas giving more reliability to our energy sector, therefore underpinning manufacturing?
Well, again, whatever they're talking about hasn't happened because we've created hundreds of thousands of jobs in the last 6 months, and we've done it without the gas industry leading it. Now, if the government now wants to argue, now that we're back to the levels of employment we had pre-COVID, if they're now saying gas is the best way to stimulate manufacturing jobs or the best way to stimulate some other activity, well, let's see the evidence for that. But again, we're back to where we were with less people working in gas today, not more. And look, the reality is the decision to export Australia's gas, we started doing this 6 or 7 years ago. The minute we decided to start exporting our gas, we decided that the gas price was going to go up, more than double. So it was policy decisions that doubled the price of gas. It's already had a big impact on manufacturing. It's never going to be as cheap as it used to be. I'd suggest the sooner we admit that, the sooner we can make good plans.
Okay, if you admit that, what is the place for gas in our economy at the moment, in our energy mix?
Well, the place is that it's declining. Everyone knows it's declining. In fact, the New South Wales Environment Minister was out, and Energy Minister Matt Keane was out this week saying, the simple economics of this are that renewables and storage, right now, today, renewables and storage are cheaper than building new gas. So if you want cheap electricity, it's not going to come from gas. If you want to help the gas industry, then you invest in gas. But
cost is only one element.
Change.
What about reliability?
Oh, look, reliability is a real issue. Coal-fired power stations keep breaking down, gas-fired power stations keep breaking down, pipelines get disrupted from some point, and yes, the wind doesn't always blow. There's no form of energy that's always there when we need it. Coal-fired power stations are more likely to break down on hot days than cold days, and it's the hot days when we need the energy the most. So gas plays a role today. No one's suggesting it doesn't. Gas will play a role tomorrow. No one's suggesting it won't. But what batteries allow us to do is store all sorts of energy, however it's produced, and the price of batteries is getting lower and lower. That's going to provide more and more stability and security going forward.